All right, so start in comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. It could be nice just to bring your hands together and create some heat. And then you can place your hand in your lap, close the eyes, relax the shoulders, and go right into Ujjayi breath. So in and out of the nose, slight constriction in the back of the throat, so you can hear your breath. Sounds like the ocean waves. Ujjayi is a warming breath to the body. As you inhale, you'll breathe up the spine. And as you exhale, you'll breathe down the spine. So the spine is where our energy centers lie. So you can imagine your breath just passing through those energy centers. And you can stick with Ujjayi breath, or if you want to try a new breathing technique with me, it's called Kapalabhati, or breath of fire. So it is a really nice breath anytime that you're cold or on a cooler day. It can help warm the body up quickly. So your choice, if you want to stick to Ujjayi breath, stay there. If you want to try breath of fire, it's a quick exhale. So sometimes I like to just bring my hand onto my belly, and it's a quick exhale. So I'll do it a couple times just so you can hear it. And then the inhale will come naturally. So it's kind of like a forceful exhale, and you'll feel your belly come in and out. The first couple times you do it, you may feel like you're running out of breath or running out of energy. So if you do that, you need to take a break, take another big breath to get started, you can. So it sounds like this. So it's just a quick exhale. You might need a Kleenex during or after, but you can feel the belly and the abdomen kind of coming in and out. So we'll try that for about a minute or so. And if you want to stick to Ujjayi breath, you can. Okay, so you start with a big breath in, and then forceful exhales out. The inhales will come naturally. If you feel like you need to take another big breath in to reset, you can. And we'll do another round, getting about 1 minute in. And once you complete, you can exhale all the air out. And then just take a big breath in. Big breath out. Nice job. All right, so let's come onto the mat. We're going to start with some spinal rolls. So your feet will be out in front of you. You can grab behind the knees, and you're just going to rock forward or back and forward along the spine. Again, just kind of checking in, noticing how you feel in the body this morning. And then on your next one, when you roll back up, you're going to cross your feet and swing into your tabletop position. So on your hands and knees. We'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, curl and round. One more. And come back to neutral spine. Move your hands up to the top of your mat. We'll move into plank pose. So plank is a great pose to just warm you up right away. Full body. Press your mat away. If you want to work on your rocks forward and back, you can. Or you could even do some side to side motions with your heels. Just little shifts here. And then get still again. We'll hold for about 3 more breaths. Let's come back to Ujjayi breath. On your last exhale, press back to a down dog. And bend one knee and the other. Stretch the backs of your legs. You could turn the hips side to side. And then we'll come back to stillness. 3 Ujjayi breaths. Notice where you're feeling the stretch, where you may need to bring some attention today. Now I want you to look forward and we'll step to the top of the mat and find a halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Let's grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Head is heavy. And come back to center, release the arms, curl up to standing. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, full body stretch. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, reach arms back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back for plank. Inhale, roll the shoulders forward using the balls of the feet. Exhale, lower to the belly. Untuck toes. Press your legs down as you inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, relax. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Roll back forward to your plank pose. And we'll move into a side plank. So left hand to center, turn to the right. Stack or stagger your feet. Reach the right arm up. And continue to lift the hips. So you're creating a little bit more of an arch. Maybe you can hover the top leg. If this bothers your wrists, you can always come down to the forearm. Release this side, switch sides. Right hand to center, turn to the left. Option to hover the top leg. Release this side. Come back into your plank, inhale. Exhale, press back for down dog. Press the heels down, chest back towards the thighs. Move your feet a little closer together. We'll inhale, lift the right leg up. And next exhale, try to step your right foot through in between your hands so you're in a low lunge. You can rock forward and back using your back toes. Sink the hips. Get really strong through your left leg so you can feel your hip flexor stretch. Then left foot steps to the top of the mat, meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Curl and rise up to standing, reach the arms. Exhale, stretch left arm over to the right. You'll drop right hand down to the thigh. Breathe into the left side of your body, creating a crescent moon shape. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, switch sides. Breathing into the sticky spot. Inhale, reach both arms up. Look up, give yourself a little back bend. And then exhale, fold forward. Maybe you can grab your ankles this time. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step back for your plank. Flow through. You'll exhale, lower. If you feel warm enough, you could move into your upward facing dog or stick with cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Lift your left leg high this time. Next exhale, step the left foot through in between the hands. Come up to the fingertips. Hold your low lunge. And focus on your right hip flexor stretching. So squeeze that right leg straight. Sink the hips, look forward. Squeeze your inner thighs. And then step right foot forward to meet the left, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Curl all the way up. Reach the arms, grab the left wrist this time. Pull over to the right. Tap your right toes out to the side. And then maybe lift the right foot if you want to work on balance. Back to center, arms down. Inhale, pop back up. Grab right wrist, stretch to the left. Tap left toes out. Lift the foot to work on balance. And come back to center. Go a little bit wider with your feet. Interlace fingertips behind the back, open the chest, look up. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, you'll fold forward. Reach the arms to the sky. And then in your forward fold, I want you to look to the right. Just gonna open your chest. You can bend that left knee. Look to the right side. Feel a stretch in your right IT band. Come back to center. Look to the left. Bend your right knee. Keep your left leg straight. And come back to center. Release the hands to the shins. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Bring your hands down to the mat. You're gonna keep your left foot wide, step your right foot back. So we're in more of a runner's lunge. And you can adjust your feet if you need to. It can be on your fingertips or on your palms. You're gonna, again, just hold this low lunge. Look forward, long spine. And then plant your right hand. Inhale, peel your left hand up. Turn all 10 toes to the left. So you're gonna work on that left hip, piriformis, outer glute. Release this side. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot back. So we'll just switch right to the opposite side. Low lunge, get long through your spine. Strong through the legs. Plant your left hand. Turn all 10 toes to the right. Reach your right arm up. Breathe into your right glute, right hip. And stay active through your left shoulder. Really press the mat away. This time we'll step back for plank. So plant the hands right under your shoulders. Inhale, you can always lower to the knees here too. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, lift up for cobra. You could also do your upward facing dog. Exhale, release. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Lift your heels high, bend the knees. Either hop or step to the top of the mat. Find a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Moving right into chair pose. Bend your knees, sink the hips. Reach the arms up, biceps by the ears. If your feet are together, squeeze your knees and imagine trying to separate your feet to get your glutes to engage. This is another great pose to warm up the body. Take another inhale, and on the exhale, straighten the legs. Fold forward, bring your fingertips down to the mat. And we'll extend the right leg back behind us in a hover. So just reach that right leg long. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot to the back of the mat for crescent lunge. Slowly work your way up. Arms reach overhead. Still working into our hip flexors. Next, exhale, cactus your arms, open the chest. Maybe you can look up. And then exhale, airplane your arms back, lean forward with a long spine. Exhale, release hands down. Step back plank. You have the option to hover that left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Lift heels, look forward. Hopper step, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Sink into it. Draw your belly in. Exhale, straighten the legs. Fingertips down, fold forward. Now lengthen the spine. Extend your left leg back in your hover. Step the left foot to the back of your mat. Come up, crescent lunge. Breathe into your left hip flexor. Exhale, cactus arms. Pull your heart up. All these heart openers are going to increase our heart rate, warm the body. Then lean forward, long spine, airplane the arms back. Hands down, step back, either hovering the right leg or flow through. And we'll meet back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Hopper step, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Curl and rise up. Exhale to heart center. Pause for 3 breaths. Reconnect with breath, with heart. Then drop your arms, ground through your left leg. Peel your right foot up, right leg up to 90 degrees. Feel your hips even. A long low back. And then exhale, you're gonna swing it back. Fingertips back down to your mat. So we've been here before in this standing split. And then exhale, plant the right heel down for warrior 1 this time. So a little bit wider stance than our crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up, look up. Maybe a little back bend. And then exhale, bow forward, interlace fingertips behind the back. Left shoulder in towards the left knee. They call this humble warrior, bowing to yourself. Now, if you'd like to add in another flow, you can plant hands, step back, or you can just step forward. If you're flowing, we'll meet you here at the top of the mat. And then we'll switch to the other side. Shift into right leg. Peel the left knee up, 90 degrees. Make sure you don't bring the left hip up with it. You want to stay even through the pelvis. Now, like a pendulum, swing that left leg back, drop your fingertips down for standing split. Step back, warrior one. I slide both of my feet out just a little bit wider. So then when I come up, my hips and my shoulders are facing forward. Inhale, look up, open your heart. Get long through the spine. Don't allow yourself to hinge at any particular point. Just length through the vertebrae. And then long spine forward, right shoulder towards the right knee. Again, if you'd like to flow through, you can plant hands, step back plank, or you can just step to the top of your mat, take a couple extra deep breaths. So we'll all meet back at the top. And then this time I want your feet just right under your hip bones. We're gonna reach the arms up so we're in this long line from our fingertips through our head and shoulders. Pull your abs in, your low ribs in. Shift your weight back into your left leg, lift your right. Now this time we're gonna move into warrior three. So pendulum that right leg back and continue to reach your arms forward. So you're in a long line. Balancing. Step your right foot to the back of the mat, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant your back heel. Open up for warrior two. Pulse with your breath a few times to feel your alignment, the strength of your legs. Inhale, left arm up, reverse warrior. Inhale, star pose. Heels and toes out to the side of your mat. Reach your arms up. Exhale, sink into horse. Bend your knees. Stay in horse and we'll add eagle arms. Reach the arms out. Exhale, right arm underneath the left. Elbows meet, palms meet. Inhale, reach up, straighten the legs. Exhale, bow forward. Stretch your low back, your shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale forward. 3 more. Come up, back into star with your toes facing forward. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Bow forward, over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Keep this long spine, bring your right fingertips down, reach your left arm up. Try to stack your shoulders while keeping your hips and low back flat. Release this side, left fingertips down, right arm up. Release this side, bring hands to your hips. Long spine all the way up to standing. Turn to the top of your mat, step forward. Pause at standing. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, arms up, that long line of energy. Shift weight to your right leg. Peel the left leg up. Warrior 3 this time. Pendulum that left leg back. Keep your balance. Reach long. Left foot steps to the back of the mat. Crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up, chest up. Exhale, plant the back heel. Open up for warrior 2. Pulse with your breath a couple times. Ease up on the inhale, go deeper on the exhale. Right arm up, reverse warrior. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. I'm just gonna turn towards you again. Exhale into horse. Reach the arms, eagle arms left under the right. Elbows meet, palms squeeze. Reach up, look up. Exhale, bow. 4 more. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Exhale, hands onto the thighs. Spinal twist, breathe in. Exhale, right shoulder drops, look up. Back to center, breathe in. Exhale, twist the opposite side. Back to center. Turn your toes forward, straighten the legs, and pull yourself in. Shift your weight forward a little bit on your feet. And feel how that deepens the stretch in your hamstrings. Now fold yourself into the right leg with both hands reaching for the outer edge. Pull your nose in towards your knee. Breathe into the left side of your body through the lat and the rib cage. Then switch over to the left side. And come back to center, hands on the hips, long spine all the way up. Good, turn to the top of your mat. Pause at standing. Notice right side, notice left side. Notice the temperature of your skin, temperature of the room. And then we'll move into standing bow pose. So right hand's gonna reach back for the right foot. You can stay in this quad stretch. You could also come off to a wall if you need help with balance. We'll reach the left arm up. Stay here and work on your quad stretch, or start to kick your foot back into your hand for more of a bow shape. Look down for balance, or look forward for more of a challenge. We'll release this side. Deep breath in and out. Switch sides, left hand reaches back for left foot. Right arm up, kick back. I release this side. Pause at standing, deep breath in and out. We have one more standing series, and we'll come down to our mat. So come back up to that long, tall stance. Lift the right knee up. We've been here before. Take an inhale. Exhale, fingertips down. Extend the right leg back behind you, standing split. Now we'll move into half moon from here. So make sure your left shoulder and wrist are stacked. You're gonna start to bring the right hand up to the right hip. Guide the right hip open as you turn your chest and your right leg to the right. Get really strong through both of your legs, energetically flexing and reaching out. And the last step will be to reach that right arm, or if you want to add another quad stretch, right hand reaches back for the right foot. Come out of it just as controlled as coming into it. Slowly lower and turn the hips back to center. Finish with a fold forward. And then curl up to standing. Pause for a moment. And we'll try that on the opposite side. Arms up. Left knee up. Inhale. Exhale, swing it back. Standing split, fingertips down. Half moon, it might feel different on this side. Left hand on left hip. Start to peel open. Keep your gaze down if you feel really wobbly. Maybe you can reach the left arm up. Or try quad stretch if you did on the other side. Come out of it slow and controlled. Finish in a forward fold. Stay in forward fold this time. And have your feet stay together. You're gonna bend your knees, let the knees go out wide. And if this feels okay, you can reach forward, stretch into your hips and low back. This would also be a good place if you want to practice your crow pose. You could plant hands and work on your balance. If neither of those are working for you, you can just come right down to a butterfly pose, because that's where we're headed next. So we'll take about 3 more breaths. Start to make your way down to the mat if you're not there yet. Feet together, knees wide. Feel your sit bones underneath you. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, keep that length as you fold forward. Deep breath in and out. Slowly come up, bring your knees together. Feet will be hip width distance apart. We're gonna move into reverse tabletop, and we'll shift from reverse tabletop to L shape. So on the inhale, you lift the hips, creating that long table. And on the exhale, you're gonna try to hover your hips over your shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Let's try to get 5 more. Use your breath. Finish in reverse table. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the hips. Find a seat on your sit bones. Maybe roll your wrists out, because that one is a lot for the wrists. Take a moment there. And then we'll go into boat pose. Lengthen spine. Find your balance. So we're gonna add spinal rocks, catching ourselves in boat pose. So you rock back, come up, don't let your feet touch, find boat pose. Some of you may be able to extend all the way or work your legs a little more straight. We'll do that 5 more times. This is a great exercise on control, working those deep core muscles. Just building body awareness. Good. Should have about 1 more. Hold your boat. So challenge yourself. Shaking is good. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Make sure you have enough room behind you. You can roll onto your back. And just pause for a moment. Feel the ground underneath you. Then hug both of your knees in. Do a little rock across your low back. Then extend your left leg down straight. Continue to hug the right knee in. You can open and close the hip a couple times if you want to massage through there. Then we'll extend the right leg up for a hamstring stretch. Flex the foot. And with your right hand, either continue to hold onto the ankle or see if you can grab your big toe and open out to the right side. Left hand can come onto the left hip bone. This is also a nice place to use a strap if you have one. And stay pinned to the ground as you stretch through that right inner thigh. Use your leg strength to pull back to center. Switch your hands and pull across the midline for IT band stretch. Toes slightly turned down and in. You can reach right arm out to the right and even gaze in that opposite direction. Bring everything back to center. Lift your head and shoulders. One last big stretch for that right hamstring. Maybe roll out your ankle. And then we'll release that right side. And just for a moment, pause, notice that release on the right compared to the left. And then hug the left knee in. We'll switch sides. Massage your hip joint, opening and closing the knee. Maybe a quick reverse pigeon pose. And then we'll stretch left leg up. And try to squeeze your knee straight. Grab with the left hand, open out to the side. And I like to imagine that I'm pulling up towards the left armpit. Inner thigh brings you back to center. Switch hands and pull across the midline. IT band stretch. Bring everything back to center. Lift the head and shoulders. Roll out the ankle. Then keep a hold of this left leg. We're going to start to hover the right leg and do some single leg reaches. So head and shoulders stay lifted. Press your low back down using your abs. And then we'll switch. Switch. Keep going. Maybe a little faster. Three, two, and one. Relax head and shoulders. Hug the knees in. Massage side to side. Maybe circle the knees for your low back. Then bring your legs to a tabletop, arms to cactus. We'll breathe in. Exhale, curl. Maybe you can come all the way up to boat, or you can just reach for the ankles and keep your low back down. So inhale at the bottom, exhale, curl up. Try to keep your kneecaps over your hip bones. Last one. Finish lying down on the back again. We'll plant the feet down and stretch our abs through bridge pose. Pelvic tilt, curl the hips up. Hold at the top of your bridge. Allow the belly to breathe. Exhale, curl the spine back down. Move your feet together this time. Another bridge, curl and lift. You can stay here or work on single leg. Extend the right leg straight out. Keep your hip bones even. Release right side, readjust. Extend left leg. Don't let the left hip drop. Lower left foot, hold bridge. And then curl back down. Windshield wiper knees side to side. And we'll finish in a spinal twist. So extend your right leg straight. Lift your left knee up and send it all the way over to the right, adjusting your hips as you need. You can grab the thigh with the right hand. Start to relax. Pull your left leg up. Switch sides. Right knee lifts, send it over to the left. Try to keep your shoulders down. Use your outer thigh, pull back the center. You can let your knees fall in on each other. You can stay here, or if you want to do just one inversion, you could do legs up the wall, lifting the feet, allowing the legs to drain. You could also work on your shoulder stand. Use a little momentum. Lift your hips up. And create a long line of energy from your toes down to your heart. Plow pose might feel nice for the low back. Bring your feet behind your head. And these are all just options to customize your own practice, what you need today. When you feel ready, you can start to head into final relaxation. Extend the legs. Take up space on your mat. And in Shavasana, our body is going to naturally cool down because we're not moving anymore. So if you do want to grab a jacket or a blanket, something to insulate, you can. So just for a few moments, let go of control. Allow your breath to be what it is. Allow your body to be what it is in this moment. Don't attach to your thoughts. Just notice them, be a witness to them. Allow yourself to be here, fully in this moment. Your practice is not over yet. So when your mind starts to wander, come back to your breath. As you scan the body, notice how you feel. And see if you can relax even deeper. Heavy through the head, the shoulders, the hips, the calves, the heels. Now let's just follow the breath together. 3 times. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, really fill up your belly, your rib cage, your throat. Get as full as you can, hold at the top, and then exhale, empty all the way to the bottom. Again, fill up to the top. Empty to the bottom. One more, breathing in. And letting go. Wiggle fingers and toes. Full body stretch, reach arms up overhead, get long. And then curl yourself up when you're ready. Namaste, beautiful practice, everyone. Hopefully you feel warmed up.